Alrighty guys, good evening Slang, good evening guys, hi. Tonight guys, we're going to be doing more of Marvel Rivals. The patch was today, and briefly talked about the patch on Twitter. Basically there's a lot of looks like everybody here is here, let's go. Ready to go? You live in LA? Yep, LA's having some fire problems right now. Like the flood was kind of, it left stuff behind. The fire literally is just steamrolling the entire town. Kind of crazy. Well, I guess everyone's pointing fingers at everything else except for climate change. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, tonight, guys, more Marvel Rivals. Briefly cover the patch notes here. Yeah. And then get into game. Main takeaway from the patch notes, they said that basically they're waiting till Season 2 to do nerfs, more or less, and that looks to be the case. Most of the characters that were nerfed don't seem like they're nerfed that hard. Hela was not nerfed at all. She had like a 5% damage reduction. Captain America is probably the shittiest tank in the game, and mainly because he just runs around and doesn't do a whole lot of anything. And I don't think they tackle it at all. It's mainly the fact that he doesn't actually do anything. Shield regeneration of releasing Living Legend for 3 to 2 seconds. Liberty Rush cooldown from 12 to 10 seconds. Base health 25 HP, guys. They increased his health pool by 25. Yeah. Yeah, they legit increased his HP pool by 25. So, Captain America is still a trash can. There is no way in any way, shape, or form he's actually good now. There's absolutely no way with what we're looking at here. 25 HP. The problem with him wasn't even his... Oh, first off, assuming you can... I don't even know if you can do it now, but one of the problems was when you jump in the air, you can't use your fucking shield, which is obnoxious. You should be able to shield while jumping in the air, and you can't. Yeah. Furthermore, he just doesn't do damage, so he runs around, doesn't do a whole lot of anything, can't really shield himself when he dies, and they didn't do anything to address that. So, Captain America still trash can. Doctor Strange is basically in every game, especially in comp, and they nerfed him a bit. Yeah, damage fall off, he does a lot of damage. 5 meters reducing 70% to 8 meters. I don't know how much that's going to matter. It might. I don't know what it was originally because they don't mention it. But 30% damage drop off is a decent chunk. Shield recovery from 80 to 70. He's like the guy with the big shield though, so I don't think his shield was really the problem. It's the fact that he could do a shitload of damage, and then he could he has a cadence where he can swap back and forth between mouse wanting and shielding, and it leaves almost no window to actually shoot him. Was also a big deal. So they didn't address any of the problems with Doctor Strange, did not address any of the problems with Captain America. Some of the problems with Doctor Strange, which is his damage. Yeah. Thor, I haven't really played Thor a whole lot. I've seen him in a couple games. He seems to do alright. I didn't think he needed buffs, but increased base health from 500 to 525. 25 HP is absolutely nothing. Immunity to crowd control effects during thunder, that's a big deal. That's a quality of life issue. I didn't know that was actually a thing. They nerfed the Hulk. The problem with Hulk wasn't necessarily even Hulk, it's the fact that Gamma Boost from Iron Man Hulk is actually extremely powerful. And it actually looks like instead of nerfing that, they nerfed Hulk, which they didn't need to do. Yep. And one of the reasons Hulk is played so much is because of Gamma Boost to Iron Man, which boosts his damage by like 25% or something, which is insane for his beam. Venom I don't play much. I don't really know exactly how he works out and how much this benefits him, so not exactly sure if this is going to benefit him or not a lot. Black Panther, very divey, very difficult for people to deal with. Is mainly all of his resets when he's constantly resetting over the top of people, being able to control that and get away from it. They reduced apparently his health provided from that, and getting basically marks off with it. I don't think that's going to tackle the problem of Black Panther, although it'll make him easier to kill, but he's still, the problem with him is how fast he moves and how difficult it is to hit him, even if he was very, very killable. Black Widow, very poor pick, mainly due to the fact that you basically need an aimbot and she's not really rewarded for it. You could play Hell On instead. That being said, Black Widow's not banned, so... range of first effect of Edge Dancer from 3 meters to 5 meter radius. I believe this is when she starts charging properly. We could take a look real quick. Oh, also there's apparently possibly streamer mode, so that's great. One thing I'm really looking forward to more than anything, guys, Storm buffs are kind of cool. Storm is a character I really like. It's just never actually, Ella Nerf was huge? Was she? From what I was looking at here, it didn't look like it was huge at all, so... We haven't gotten to that yet, but I glanced over him already. Just curious here, let's take a look at Widow in the practice range. One thing I'm really looking forward to is streamer mode. I fucking don't understand what's going on with my games, but... God, I really... Every game that I've had streamer mode has just instantly improved the quality of life for me, so... Hopefully this one... Oh, okay. Okay, that's sarcasm. You can't really tell. There's legit, like, someone else may just come in chat and literally say, like, it's a huge nerf or something. You're just like, I mean, I haven't played her, and we were just reading the patch notes right now, so maybe... Yeah, I don't know. She definitely needed a nerf. Hawkeye looked like he might have been nerfed. We haven't gotten to that once again because I'm trying to load up the game right now. Yeah, Hawkeye looked like he might have gotten nerfed, but it'll have to be kind of in practice sort of thing to figure it out. That has a build number. 3:10 a.m. my time. Oh, so it's still an hour of maintenance. Dude, you should be able to go into the fucking practice range. Guess that's still going on. Well, I guess we can't look at the hero then, guys. Yeah, I mean, ideally, bans are a solution to things, but at the same time, if a character is constantly getting banned, that probably means that they need nerfs, right? And you just don't want someone to be in perpetual ban zones, so... Let's see. I'll just go to the website. Marvel Rivals Widow. Black Widow. Take me to the website. I miss just having a fucking Wikipedia that I can go to. Gamepedia. Oh, maybe it is on the Gamepedia. Last time I went to the Gamepedia, it didn't have all the shit like the damage drained from Wolverine, for instance. Let's see. Edge Dancer. I don't know the names of abilities. Oh, this is her roundhouse kick. Knock enemies airborne, landing a hit will allow her to zip to the target with a grappling hook for a second kick. And by the way, that keeps you stunned for like almost like 2 seconds or 3 seconds when she does the combo on you. 5 meter radius, so it's more forgiving. Time to recover fleet of foot. This is her run ability from 0 stamina to full from 12 to 4 seconds. 12 seconds is quite a... I mean, it depends on how long you want her to run for. But, yeah, I mean, she's really fucking fast when she's running around. That's a pretty insane buff right there to her mobility. Full power on her electroplasm that actually has a charge up from 1 to 0.6 seconds. It's not really powerful. She seems more like a McCree than anything, mainly because you can just hip fire with her when people are close enough. Like to play Hela? Or maybe you like to play Widow? No, you like to play Hela. That was too easy. If they gave her a projectile treatment, it'd instantly fix the problems with Hela. So they turned her shots into projectiles, which, from what I thought they were projectiles, but I guess not. Because then it'd be much more difficult to land shots. And less gimmicky. Hawkeye got a pretty big nerf-ish. Well, it's one of these things where you have to wait and see in the game on how it plays out at ranges that you engage in, because it's very difficult to gauge ranges from wording. Passive ability from Archer's Focus from 60 meters to 40 meters. And reduce maximum additional damage of the passive from 80 to 70. So basically his charge-up ability now does, you have to be closer. And it does less damage. Spread eagle between 2 blast arrows. So this might actually be meaty to Hawkeye. We'll have to wait and see on that. Hela reduced her base health from 275 to 250. Woo! Oh my god, they nerfed her so hard, guys. Woo! Jesus Christ. She's probably the hero that needed nerfs the most, up there with Mantis and Luna. And they did neither. Magic. Increase Umbral incursion damage in Darkchild form from 115 to 135. I believe that's the damage she does when she turns into her ultimate, which no one ever uses in like the middle of combat because people notice you right away. Basically, people use it before you see them, and then they'll basically charge in. They'll like warp in and start doing the spin attacks. So this basically didn't do shit to Magic. Incursion damage. I believe this is where she turns into Darkchild, right? Unless this is basically when she spins in, which this might be bigger. It's extra 20 damage. Let me check real quick here. Dash forward to launch up enemies. When people are in their Darkchild form, they basically always just use spin attack. Eldritch Whirl, I believe. That's not really actually that big of a deal. I thought it was when she transforms, but it's not. It's actually her upswing, which people don't use that in their Darkchild form. They always use Eldritch. So still not a big deal. Moon Knight, pretty, I don't want to say big nerf, but Moon Knight gets his ult a lot, guys, and it's very kind of spammy, but you don't really get anything out of it, right? Sometimes you'll get value out of it, sometimes you won't. They increased the little claws, which are the hands that come down from the ceiling, from 10 to 14, so they added an additional 40% claws to it, which, assuming it's the same amount of time, which is like 2 seconds, or 3 seconds, is insane. Basically increasing the footprint of his ult by 40%. They also increased the blast radius on it. Moon Knight got a pretty meaty buff on his ultimate here. Having used it quite a bit. It still might not be enough to secure kills, but if you're in it, you might actually suffer a lot more from it. So, yeah. Pretty big deal. Actually, pretty big deal. That being said, Moon Knight, a lot of characters don't really need damage buffs and like health nerfs as much as they need like quality of life polish fixes, like his little zipline thing, his whatever he uses, basically his tractor, whatever he uses on a wall. It takes forever to deploy and zip you, and you're basically gonna die whenever you try to use it to get away. The best use I've used for it, because it flies so slow, is just shooting at the ground to pop myself up in the air. Yeah, like the best use for it to get away is literally to use it to pop up in the air and try to kill whoever's coming after me, which is pretty insane. Yeah, but I guess they changed his ult. He definitely needed more of kind of a survivability buff than anything, but this is what they did to him. Main quality of life for survivability stuff he already has. Also fixing his glitches with his character, with double jumping. Namor, adjusting the flow, throwing a monster on frozen spawn. Namor can more accurately throw them into desired locations. Okay. Apparently Psylocke's ultimate went through Magneto's shield, which I didn't think it did. Yeah, it checks for barriers now. I didn't even know it went through barriers. I guess I've seen that once. I remember seeing that once. I thought it didn't go through barriers. Yep. Punisher got a spread nerf, or buff, excuse me. They reduced the spread, which is a buff, which could be a really big deal. Punisher was already pretty powerful. He just falls to the wayside of more fun heroes like Winter, or just better heroes like Hawkeye and Helena. So I suspect, by the way, depending... Hawkeye we might not see bans on anymore, but we may still see bans on. It really depends on how much that buff plays out, because once again, it's very difficult to gauge distances in patch notes until you actually feel it out in the game. Scarlet Witch. I didn't know Scarlet Witch had a % base drain. I didn't know this at all. She's actually a tank buster. Did you guys know that? I didn't fucking know that. She had a damage per second from 5% to 3%. Her suck is a % base damage, meaning you suck someone for 5 seconds, they lose 25% of their HP. Arguably, that's actually not that high, considering, like, you know, to kill someone with a full suck is like 16 seconds. That's a really long time if you're in the middle of combat, and you expect no one to basically interrupt it. That's a long time. So even though she has one, it doesn't really do a whole lot of anything. But instead of... They kind of reduced her tank busting ability and instead increased her base damage. So she does an extra 10 damage per second, which is actually pretty... That's a lot. Quite a bit. %20 damage boost. Yeah. So, even though she lost 2% off her suck wasn't actually that strong to begin with. % base suck wasn't that strong to begin with. An extra 10 damage per second is actually pretty insane. Which means she can kill a 200 HP hero in, what, 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds for 250. Are there any 200 HP heroes in the game? I think in Overwatch. They're all 250s, right? So 4.5 seconds compared to... Closer to 4. And her right clicks now do an extra 5 damage. Storm, quite possibly the best, like, quite possibly has the biggest buff out of all the characters. And they actually did a lot more than I think they should. And this is without even playing, because I played Storm a decent chunk in beta and then in the game a little bit before I basically gave up on her. The biggest problem with Storm was landing her left clicks, and they increased the speed of the left clicks by 50%, which is insane. That is a huge speed buff. Because you could relatively land them before, but now, like, that is absolutely insane. That is an extreme amount of speed up right there. An additional 5 damage on them too on top of it. She fires them really fast. An additional 5 damage. This is without the multiplication effects of her damage boost ability, and then amping up her damage boost ability too, which is pretty ridiculous. So even if they just did the wind projectile speed, she'd probably be pretty decent, because she still was. And they did that, and they increased the damage by 10% on it, and they increased her bolt rush damage, which is her, I believe those are the lightning bolts that come down from the sky. And I don't remember the names. Oh no, Bolt Rush is her, it's a shock lance. And if you've ever played Unreal Tournament, it's like a shock lance. Okay. Yeah. So they increased her shock lance by an extra 10 damage. This is used as a finisher that's also extremely meaty. And then they also increased her ultimate. They didn't need to do, once again, if they just did this, they would have been fine. But instead, like, Storm might very well be extremely... She might get banned. I'm actually... Maybe I'm overstating things, but based on having played her, I'm pretty sure, especially if you've played her for a while now, that she's going to get banned. Like, you could do decently well as Storm before, but now with the Windblade increases, that's pretty huge. And her ultimate was basically extremely good to begin with, right? Get an additional 100 HP when you ult. And you get the health for an additional 4.5 seconds after you finish ulting, so you can survive better. Insane. I'm actually going to say that Storm might be banned in this season. Like, maybe not as much as Helena, but maybe Hawkeye level banning, because Hawkeye got a nerf, but I don't know how good that nerf is. Yeah. Maybe Psylocke. Let's go with that. Maybe she's going to get banned as much as Psylocke gets banned. It's going to take a little bit for people to ramp up and get good with her, but once they do, I'm pretty sure that she is extremely, extremely meaty now. So, yeah. Although she takes quite a bit of skill, so Psylocke also requires skill to play, right? So maybe. Obviously, her Hurricane doesn't, and then you still get fucks that don't aim up. Maybe. This is probably the biggest buff in this current patch notes, by the way, is Storm. Storm might actually be extremely, extraordinarily good. Let's see. Squirrel Girl also got an extremely meaty buff. They made it so her Squirrel Stampede now goes towards enemies. So it'll now actually bounce towards targets. That's like... People kept saying Squirrel Girl's ult, like, she'd be so good if her ult was good. She's good without her ult being good. What you have to consider, guys, is every character is built with a kit, right? And some characters have better ults than other characters. It's just the way it is. They all don't have super amazing ults. The rest of the character makes up for the fact that they have kind of shitty ults, right? That's just the way it is. And Squirrel Girl's ult was just kind of as a side effect to the fact that her character is just really good. And... yeah, like, people just kept asking for her to get buffed. I don't think she needed buffs, but also very, very meaty. And this could be extremely annoying because after the first bounce, like, after the squirrels go past you, most people do not pay attention to the squirrels. It is entirely possible that you might see team kills with fucking Squirrel Girl's ult. Yeah, because it's going to start fucking bouncing around, and if it gets in a corridor and it starts aiming on people in the corridor, it might... yeah, like, I don't know if this was the right call. I don't know who decided to do this, but, well, Squirrel Girl's probably going to be now meta in Season 2, too. She's already very good. And it's just her ult is kind of poopy, but that made up for the fact that she was, you know, alright, right? She's still a viable character. This is pretty insane. And depending on how this works in-game, I don't know how it works yet because we haven't played with it yet, right? Depending on how the aim assist works on the auto aim works on the Squirrel Stampede, which she gets very fast, by the way, it could result in actually just shitting all over, like, literally just throwing a blender at your team. I mentioned before, I jokingly mentioned on stream, guys, that one of the funniest things they could potentially do, and it was just kind of like the morbid humor I had, is, like, I mentioned, like, it could be completely cosmetic, but if you died of the Squirrel Girl Stampede, like, it should, like, the squirrel should just, like, engulf you and, like, turn you into, like, a pile of bones sort of thing, like, not The Division, what was that game? It was from years ago, where basically you could kill stuff with rats. Yeah, it was like that, where he just eats the bodies of the people, and they just turn into, like, you know, like a Hulk on the ground or something. Pile of blood on the ground. Because I think it would be fucking hilarious, but, you know, killer squirrels. 600 to 300 HP. So you can, if you guys didn't know, you can actually kill the Squirrel Girl's ult. If you didn't know that, I've known that for a while, but there's no reason to do it because they don't attack you anyways. You just see, occasionally you shoot them and you see their HP just decrease, but now, yeah, so you can kill it. So, I mean, there might be, this might be a skill check for low elo lobbies. Where it team wipes because they can't actually fucking aim in it. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see on that. Winter Soldier, I've played a little bit of. I thought he was alright. decrease combat long range strength and increases survivability. Makes sense. I mean, if he gets his fucking combo on you, you're basically dead. Increased amount of HP pool he gets from landing shit. And he's still already pretty good. %5 damage reduction is jack shit. So they had a 5% damage reduction at and also reduced the splash damage apparently from his shots at 40 meters to 60%. 5% damage is nothing. Very, very safe value. Gave him an extra 25 HP. That might matter. The biggest problem with Wolverine, there's a lot of the characters have issues, not necessarily because their kit sucks, but because they have bugs with their character. Wolverine has one of the biggest problems with landing his attacks out of any character, and that's putting aside the bugs with it. It's mainly due to the fact that when you leap, you can't reliably pin people. And if you miss your leap, that's like 12 seconds down the drain, and you may very well die. The very fact that it's so hard to do a leap with Wolverine is why he's having issues, right? And it looks like maybe they tackled it, and there might be bug fixes that aren't showing up here. But I don't know. There aren't no bug fixes at the bottom here, so it might be there, it might not be. Increases HP pool by 50, that's going to help. Reduces damage reduction ratio provided by Undying Animal by 50 to 40%. Logan will receive an increase to basic combat strength, but a slight decrease to additional survivability after activating Undying. It only shows a reduction here. I don't know where the increase is. It says an increase, but there's no increase in the patch notes here. Well, his basic combat strength is his health. I guess they think combat strength is the equivalent of HP pool? I don't think it is, but maybe that's the case for them. The really weird wording there. 50 HP is pretty big. This is decent. I don't know if the 10% is going to matter that much, but maybe. Let's see. Cloak and Dagger people say is really bad. I don't see that, but a lot of people say they're bad, so maybe they are. I don't know, like the high elo people are saying Cloak and Dagger is bad. I've never thought the Cloak and Dagger is bad, though. I mean, Luna's ult is insane, and Mantis' ult's insane. So maybe she's bad that way, but otherwise I don't think so. Dagger Storm, I believe, is her cloak thing she can use. Increase dashes on Eternal Bond, where she's invulnerable and basically coating the ground with goo. 3 to 4 seconds. So 33% longer. Jeff is a low elo check, mainly due to the fact that he has 3 sound cues, guys, if you didn't know. He has a sound when he activates his ult. He has a sound when he deploys his ult on the ground when the swirl appears. And then he has a sound when you kill people, like when you eat them, right? He has 3 different sound cues. The first one is when you spread, which is when you hear him nom nom nom, right? That's when you spread. And the second one is when he actually triggers the swirl on the ground, which you have to immediately try to get away from, right? And the third one's when he gulps, and that's when basically people try to kill him. He has multiple different things that he goes through that you have to deal with. And a lot of people in lower elo don't realize that he has 3 different sound cues, and they just die to him and think he's OP as shit. Jeff, I do not believe, needed a nerf at all, but they basically, I guess people were having problems with him in low elo, so then they adjusted him. You know, it's kind of shit at high elo when it happens, but generally people play Mantis and they meme about him, but they play Mantis and Luna over the top of him because they're just much better, right? So, yeah. He didn't need a nerf, but they nerfed... instead of nerfing Mantis or Luna, they nerfed Jeff. Or, I guess. That's where we're at, guys. So, they made it so Jeff is less likely to eat you because now a cylindrical, or a cylinder as opposed to a sphere, which is kind of weird when you got 8 really way above Jeff. But, yeah. 10 meter wide, 5 meter high radius. So half the distance of this on the ground is this height. He didn't need it all. You didn't need a nerf, in my opinion. I think people just didn't understand how he worked. He got nerfed. Why? I don't really know. Increase the healing of Joyful Splash from a 140 to 150 second. I believe that's his spray nozzle? Luna, she got a slight nerf where people can't just hammer the change key in order to switch between damage and healing, which basically bugged out the game and made it so you got both the effects. Because she heals so fast. Which I could see that, but basically that wasn't the biggest problem with her ult. The biggest problem with her ult was legit the amount of healing that it does and specifically how long it lasts, which is like 20 seconds, which is insane. And it builds really fast too. They made Luna move slower, Mantis move slower, which I agree with. She is extremely fast in game, makes her hard to hit. So that is a nerf to Mantis. Rocket got a boost of 10 per second to his repair mode. Pretty good. Ish. A lot of people don't pick him. He has a lot of utility, though. People don't like him because, once again, Mantis and Luna are so OP. Kind of the category of Cloak and Dagger, which is just Mantis and Luna are so OP, so why would you pick Rocket, right? As opposed to him just being bad. Let's see, and then we got the team-up abilities, which they have slight nerfs and stuff. Hawkeye, 15% out of 20. Hela got a 5% damage nerf, guys. Oh boy, no one's gonna pick her ever now. 5%. Ooh-wee, got him good. Yep. Namor got a buff to his turrets from Luna. Damage 25-27, so 10%-ish. Froze the freeze on it, which is really annoying. 5% increase. Additional 2 damage to Berserker State, which is when he powers him up. Decent. I don't think you need buffs, but I guess he got them. A lot of stuff in here that doesn't seem like they need buffs, and they got them anyway, which is kind of funny. Or nerfs. Rocket got a buff basically to his team up with Winter. No, is it Winter? I think it's a lot of Winter and Punisher, I think. Yeah. Winter, it actually says right here, Rocket, Winter Soldier. Magneto and Witch. This is mainly for Scarlet Witch as opposed to Magneto. Magneto has a sword, and I don't think they're buffing his sword. This is for Scarlet Witch. And Storm got another buff, by the way, which is Charged Gale and Charged Damage and Cooldown. Yeah, like I said, maybe I'm overstating it, but it very well might be that we're going to see nerfs, or excuse me, bans on Storm this season. It's going to, once again, it's going to take people a little bit to ramp up to Storm, but I think she'll be banned in the first week, as you'll start seeing regular bans after about a week. They buffed her too much. And once again, I thought she was already pretty decent, but and all she really needed was her wind shurikens to be better, but they gave her damage on her wind shurikens, speed on her shurikens, her shock lance ability, damage boost, hurricane survivability, which its hurricane was probably one of the strongest ults in the game, and then also gave her bigger meteor team up ability. So yeah, Storm is we're probably going to see Storm bans. Maybe I'm overstating this, guys, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see Storm bans in the first, maybe after a week. We're going to see Storm bans. So, yeah. Well, there's that, guys. That's kind of a, like, I would have been happy with just buff, because now it's like, you go over the top and then someone becomes meta, and I kind of hate fucking meta characters, because everyone fucking plays them. This was all she needed. And then wait and see what happens with that. That's all she really needed to be good. And they gave her that, then 10% damage boost, then her shock lance ability, another 10 damage. Survivability, a lot of survivability on her Hurricane, which is also, once again, one of the strongest ults in the game. And then she has Charge Gale, which is her Chain Lightning, 25%, 25% damage? What was it? Cooldown reduction? 25% cooldown reduction. And additional 10% damage on it. So, yeah. I think they might have went over the top, which is kind of a shame because they're really like playing Storm. They went over the top from Storm being pretty poopy, mainly because, once again, her wind shurikens, which they fixed, possibly fixed, into quite possibly OP territory. Once again, I think it's going to take people about a week to ramp it up, and especially at high tier where everyone... Then you start to get the trickle down, where people are watching other people play characters, right? The top players in Eternals that are on Twitch. And then after that point, so maybe 1 week for Eternal players to start playing with her and seeing regular bans in her. And then maybe 2 weeks before the normies start doing it, because it takes a little bit for information to trickle through. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see, guys. Servers might still be down. We'll wait and see. I want to cover patch notes. I do like talking about patch notes, guys. Not really been much in the way of patch notes for this game, so we haven't really talked about them. But, you know. I do like helping make a game without the developers giving me any credit, like Helldivers 2. I love making a game without anyone giving me any credit in any way, shape, or form. Not even a fucking sub. Ugh. Well, you know, it's kind of weird. The whole experience with Helldivers 2 was weird in and of itself. I don't think I've ever been so close to basically development of a video game in my 12 years of streaming on Twitch. First. Okay. It doesn't end early. It's exact timing. Fuck you, John. Oh my god. Exact. Why 310? Why isn't it a 3? Why is it 305? You blue worm. You. You. Good magnet. But fine, giving me your tasty innards. What a nice guy. Know what's going on here. They know what's fucking going on. Whew. I just about died. Bitch. Fuck you. What it's like, guys, driving a giant truck in the US, by the way. It's exactly the way people drive in the US on the roads in their giant trucks. There is a worm in here with the score of 300,000. I just noticed that. That's an extra 0 on there. Somewhere. Usually when they get up to a score like that, it's just a rando player and he's sitting on the edge of a map somewhere. They just sit there and circle the outer edges. So he's probably in the top northwest, is my guess. Like way up here. Stay away from everyone once they get big enough. Fuck, man. Be able to change servers really fast. No, you can't do that anymore. Get a bunch of, like, shitty worms in it. Makes things less fun. Hey, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's too big, guys. I can't fucking eat all of him. He's too big. He's too big. We're losing out on all the little pieces. Too big. That's what she said. Bitch. My tasty bits. From mine. The game ruined by cheating. A lot of fun up till that point. It's a feisty player. There's just a little fuck in the middle of nowhere. Oh, the big one died. Mega player died, guys. Jathan. You gotta be that way, Jathan. Very rude. Oh. And if I have some blue, though. Guys. Oh, we didn't even check. Well, he can't log in yet. Hey, we haven't checked out the streamer mode yet. Streamer mode. Fucking Ernie. Hate that guy. Fish. Aww. Just in time. Why could I not exit? There we go. Alt F4. Might need to restart it. Change the sound, guys. And their login servers are being hammered right now. Question is, are you in a queue? Is it retrying? How often does it retry? Is it just faster restarting? Good question, guys. All good questions. It might be that that message was a placeholder and doesn't actually have a whole lot of anything to do with what they're doing on the back end. Which means it doesn't mean that we can get in the servers as much as it means it's just the game was in maintenance for an X amount of seconds. Let's check Twitter. Nothing. They want to try this. I was going to show my IP or something. Current server ping 5000 ms, 100% packet loss. Huh. It's almost like it means the server's down. Fuck is netprobe? Okay. There must be The net probe, whatever this is, guys, is getting DDoSed right now. You can't even see that. Yeah, the website looks like it's getting DDoSed. There's a bunch of people clicking on it right now. Hilarious. So, server's still down. What, do I just... Maybe I should just sit on the directory and keep refreshing it until I see people playing it? Bunch of people sitting on the directory, guys. Okay, so I don't even need to sit here. We're just going to... I'll periodically refresh the directory. We're going to play a different game. Everyone's doing the same shit, which involves clicking the nets thing, clicking the button, and pretending that they can get in. I'm literally crowdsourcing my prom right now. Fran might look like he's in, but he might be playing replays too, which seems to be popular with some people. When they're not playing, they'll actually play replays and make you think they're playing the game when they aren't.
Somebody, please, I'm motivated to work twice as hard. This place is so magical. I want to get to know my guns.
A lot of these suck and you can't actually get weapon mastery on them.
Give me the little stubby.
A bio mastery takes too long.
I'm the master class master. I want to get to know my guns.
That has to be garbage. There's no way. Some of these are like support weapons.
These make my arm hair stand up. I'ma call you Sparky.
Bunch of people sitting on the page. Oh. Maybe. They get in? VODs channel. One person looks like they're in. Yeah, they might actually... Okay. We might not need to do this. A couple people are in now. Profile pictures update like once every 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. How do you figure out if the servers are up, guys? You literally look at the Twitch directory and see if everyone's sitting on the start screen. Tragic. Oh no, only Diamond 3, guys. Eh. I don't know why I have this. I wanted to equip that. One we don't want is the icon. Oh, streamer mode. Streamer mode. Streaming mode. Oh. Oh. All players. Hide other content in-game. Chat channels will only show messages, and only preset message will be shown in matches. Hides faction information. Queue delay. Right? Hide other players' names. Might have to do that. The big one is hiding your own name. But does it hide it from yourself or other people? If it only hides it from me, there's two options here. One is it can hide it from me, and the other can hide it from other people. And if it's only hiding it from me, that's basically a shitty streamer mode, which Overwatch had for a while, and doesn't really do shit until they added a proper streamer mode to the game because they're dumbasses or intentionally did that on purpose and sabotaged their own system. Which, depending on how big the company is, some people might want to do that. This, I don't really... This is just hides chat and hides stuff that people can use to figure out whether or not they're in your game. I guess it serves a purpose. There's no min for the queue delay, which is also important, and they don't have that. Here's in battle. It off for the time being. I don't know whether or not this hide this just from me or from other people. We'll have to wait and see. The fucking first thing I'll do. North Virginia. And it looks like they give you a generic name, which is not good. Overwatch gives you just random preset names, which some people tried to like memorize, but then they made it so big that you couldn't figure it out. They literally could just pull from the player base of the most used names in the game. Well, I guess there aren't most used names because duplicate names aren't allowed. You could do that in Overwatch. You can't do that in this game. Problem with streamer mode, until people figure out there is a streamer mode, is only some people will be using it, and then they're going to assume you're a streamer because you're using it, which is true. And that gives people an excuse to toggle on. Guess Overwatch, it took like a month or so before people stopped giving a shit. 2 months, month and a half. Tells people when your queue's activated. Is activated. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's in the game now. Take time to introduce him. And she's in the game. Their faces look so much like each other.
I am a mutant, and proud to be one. I see them! You rode the lightning.
Good.
Double KO! That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row!
They rode the lightning.
5! That's amazing!
Barely need to lead targets now.
6 in a row! Way to go! Unbelievable!
Fortunately, no bug fix patch notes, so you can't really figure out whether or not,
Go with the wind.
can't figure out whether or not they fixed some of the stuff, the bugs in the game.
Enemy in front of us!
Where when I was using Tau earlier today, it didn't make things look like shit. Like, as much like shit.
You're mine!
Double KO! That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row!
You rode the lightning.
5! That's amazing! 6 in a row! Way to go! Unbelievable!
3, a little streak.
Didn't she used to have headshots? Or she had
Enemy in
headshots.
front of us.
Maybe not.
You're mine. Lightning strike. You rode the lightning. 3, a little streak. Lightning strike. You're thunderstruck.
Camouflage is stupid. I want the enemy to see me and be afraid.
Hey.
Never mind your terrain.
Double KO! That's 3!
One for Steven, one for Jake, one for me. On your toes. Here they come.
Wow, 4 in a row! 5! That's amazing! 6 in a row! Way to go! Unbelievable!
This was called the moon haunts you. 3 down.
Definitely feels much more meaty. It actually looks like the radius is bigger. I'm mistaken on that. From the patch notes, but like the radius is bigger.
Khonshu never rests. The moon haunts you. Khonshu demands vengeance. The moon haunts you. 3 down. The moon haunts you. The moon haunts you. Shake. The moon haunts you. There, ahead, I found them. The moon haunts you. Vengeance is mine. The moon haunts you. Cause you demand vengeance. The moon haunts you. The moon haunts you. That's 3 for me. The moon haunts you. Vengeance is served.
Ah, good evening, Lim. Haha, bro. Am I still in fucking queue? What? So if you join the practice range, it cancels the queue? What the fuck just happened? Sure. Guess we'll wait and see. Maybe it's some sort of weird bug with the queue delay. I think it popped right when I started the practice range, so maybe it bugged out. I don't know. Oh, Midtown.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Wind, cloud, and storm. Hear my command.
Player 100. They'll never know.
I am a mutant and proud to be.
Hi there. Before you attack, get ready.
It looks like we're going down an elevator, but in actuality, the sides of the room's going up, and we aren't moving at all.
You have a plan to stop Victor, don't you, darling?
Would you still love me if I said
Hey, we are going down.
not yet?
Of course, but I would also be extremely concerned.
As would I. As would I.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Help get that vehicle to its destination. Don't hold it invisible. Let him out.
Any healing is good healing.
Feel tidbit leggy? Controller player?
Storm clouds gather.
Still miss.
Halfway there. Keep going.
Have a tailwind. Happy to help.
What am I? invisible? Area makes me nervous. I will help. Look, there's an enemy.
You tap.
Feeling stronger already.
Guy's aim looks janky as shit, and I think we got our we got our first shooter.
Friends, gather
It was
around.
mainly the first kill we saw on her, where she's snapping back and forth between multiple people, and she's clearly trying to kill me. Oh yeah.
I will feel the thunder.
All right.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
He's vulnerable.
Double kill. Almost there. Don't turn back now. All eyes over here. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I see. Fuck is that?
Any healing is good healing.
Okay, bye.
Tremble before fast! Oh!
Well, who's next?
You can't strike down a goddess. Be strong. Speed is
Keep going.
shielding never hurts. Happy to help.
The end is not.
Your powers are mine!
Beware, enemies.
Be swift.
I am wounded. Who will help?
How could it come to T'Challa?
Oh!
Feel the thunder.
Double kill. I've always got a heavy hitter.
We will deliver you safely, Herbie.
Beware, an enemy.
A tiny boost.
A disappearing. Chin up. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Yeah.
A little help, please.
Feel the thunder.
Now I am more dangerous.
I require healing.
Oh, that's not where I want to be.
Disappear!
All right, bye. The fuck am I not doing any damage to him? Fucking solo ult. This guy has a bone to pick with me for some reason. No idea why. Also, did 0 damage to that guy? Or any of them, actually. But they weren't in the... An aim assist, bitch. Like I said, just in the like the case with Overwatch, it's going to take a little bit before people won't focus you because they see the name and they think you're a streamer, and just randos are using it.
Your powers are mine!
All right.
Difference, Reed.
Uh,
Uh-oh, they don't look friendly.
Always the first game, too, you get fucks. Like, when you first start playing a character and you're trying to figure it out again. Those get fucking randos that focus you for some reason. No idea why.
In your way.
Can it fly? That?
Feel the thunder.
You know the program, Kirby. Get you to the tower.
Yeah.
I lift up.
Very evidently has a bone to pick with me. But
Double KO. Sneaking from behind.
Let's end this quick.
An enemy.
that's because I'm flying too.
The Punisher.
Double KO.
Wait, can you? Oh, it's the end. Okay. Good evening, Nightawin. Can't figure out exactly why that guy kept focusing me. I guess it's because I'm flying. Somehow we got MVP. No idea how. Been hilarious. Actually did quite a bit. It did not remotely feel like we did shit in that game, but apparently we did. I don't know if that's good or bad. We also have KBs too. We had a decent chunk of KBs. It legit didn't feel that way. Alrighty.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Wind, cloud, and storm. Hear my command.
Uh-oh. We have multiple Fantastic Four mains. Uh-oh. They both want to be Invisible Woman. Oh, up he'll be he's going to be Mr. Fantastic, apparently. Alright. So far, not really impressed with Mr. Fantastic, but he might have a learning curve to him. He seems very squishy.
Power is a great gift. It must be used wisely. Greetings.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Your powers of stealth would make you an excellent assassin.
I've been told that before. But that kind of violence isn't really my style.
If you came from my world, you would have little choice.
Acknowledge.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Handle the pressure of
Get ready. Into the background. Invisible?
Be strong.
Better taste this out. Better stop that.
And there's another storm. We're going to get focused here in a second.
Freshly energized. Feel the thunder.
Fucking hit my window ski by using that. Yep.
Time to hit him hard.
Storm is rising again.
There's still a chance to stop them. Hold. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Yep. Hank.
The sky fell on them. Ride the winds!
Alright.
Defenses are down. Curious little spider. Disappear! Better stop that vehicle!
Make them invulnerable though, they just can't see it. Very, very lopsided teams, guys. I am the only person on my team. This is normally where I quit, and we go next game, but we'll wait. Complete blowouts, they need to tighten SBMM in this game and make it so the matches are actually more remotely competitive, because they aren't right now. The only people that want shit like this are fucking pre-mades.
Armed and
Alright, bro.
dangerous.
I promise we'll finish
Oh.
this.
Got Exhibit B following me around. That being said, I'm legit the only person on our team doing anything, so...
Will only blow stronger.
Complete blowouts are definitely something you don't want. Doesn't matter what the COD kids say.
They hit a checkpoint.
COD streamers, what the COD streamers say.
It's
Feel the wrath of the goddess! Fantastic! Oh!
I see I have made it.
I still killed your fucking friend. I'm one of the people with... Now I have 4 limbs. Well, the rest of the team, there's people on my team that literally have 0. Good.
Now the thunder
stop
is
that
ride
vehicle.
the winds.
Seems like her storm does less damage. I remember doing more.
We are
Maybe it's just nostalgia.
I thought he was supposed to figure all this out. It's now or never. Stop them!
Armed and dangerous!
Wait a minute. Invisible?
I bring thunder. Spiders. They have a tail whip.
Disappear! Down.
What is C, Could figure out where they are.
Don't give them another inch. Or else. What are the spider nests before?
Lightning is no good for electronics. Any healing is good. Be swift.
This is gonna hurt.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
They're sneaking from behind.
They couldn't weather the storm.
Takes like no damage.
Let's end this quick.
It's spider time!
No. Touches you with the zip line, you're basically dead.
My time to shine.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Still difficult to hit things. Though maybe I overstated how OP with Storm was going to be, but also, I haven't played Storm in fucking forever, so...
Thunderstrike.
Fantastic! Armed and dangerous! Again!
A lot of shit shooting at me.
We are
Complete blowout, guys. Not even close, probably pre-made. Good shit. Love it. Once again, game needs to have better SBMM. So you don't have shit like this happen. Even in Overwatch, guys, even though quick play games aren't super... Look at that. Aren't super, like, competitive, they're still competitive enough where it feels like you have a chance. You don't literally run into games where you just... Like, they're just complete shit shows. Could also be the fact that we have 3 council players on our team. A lot going on in this match. Next game.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Wind, cloud, and storm.
Storm is very
Hear
usable.
my command.
Still feels like it would have done better on either Psylocke or Moon Knight. And maybe even Iron Man, but I haven't played Iron Man forever, so... Stopped playing Iron Man after I started getting insta-killed by Hellas and Hawkeyes. Over and over again.
Before you attack.
And it became pretty clear that there's something going on.
We were inseparable as children,
And then we grew up. Well, one of us did. You remain a stupid child.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Speed is everything.
I was born to battle, but I have learned to love peace as well.
The only here are even more hideous than the ones
I have discovered. Excellent. Render me assistance. I will always
Okay, where we went.
Is anyone willing to help?
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Let my enemies tremble.
I will always have a tail. Thunderstrike. A timely voice.
Better retreat.
I'm your tits. You can chase down kills.
Be swift.
Good evening, Delu. How's your day going, bro?
Enemy has arrived.
Oh. I think we got attacked by 3 people. Oh my god, guys, the character has a booty! Oh, I can't look at the shit! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm gooning so hard! Oh god, did you see the character skin? Like, you know the people that are freaking out to the skin is like literally, did they ever watch like fucking 90s Baywatch?
Area. Keep going.
Like, what happened to an entire generation? That's what I'm actually kind of curious about, where they actually think that's like some sort of extreme sexualization. Fuck off, bitch. And it's a healer that constantly spams run away. Like, did you ever watch, like, 90s Baywatch? Like, you're born in the 80s? Yeah. Like, 90s Baywatch was on primetime TV. Yeah, and people are complaining about the fucking skin having a booty cheek in it.
Feel the wrath of the goddess! Powers of might!
I swear this used to do more damage. Like, I do, like, nothing now.
Be strong.
Fantastic!
Oh, we lost our Thor. Not exactly sure. Like, I swear to God, Storm's, like, Hurricane did more damage. Like, it feels like they reduced the damage on it.
Amazing Spider-Man!
Speed is everything.
I am Asgard's might.
Tried to line of sight. Spider-Man's still a pain in the ass. I think you literally have to shoot him right away. That's the only way of dealing with them. It's like when you play on Iron Man.
The wind will only blow stronger.
I thought that guy's a tank. He's super tanky.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Hey, literally, just the only thing we can do is just fly in here and try and touch. That's it. If I didn't want to play Storm Guys, I probably would actually play Psylocke right now or Moon Knight.
I have been a street urchin and regent of the solar system, but I am always a role.
Visible Girl's so broken. I don't know what's broken about her yet.
30 seconds.
The really,
before your
really
attack.
lopsided
Get
teams
ready.
again. Actually, no, this isn't that bad. Last game was worse.
Oh, spare me your heroic platitudes, brother.
If you will curb your cynical
Ah, we're missing some voice lines. Good.
This crisis is stretching me to my limits, and that's saying something.
The battle starts in 5.
Doesn't feel like we have 43% accuracy. It could be all the fucking shields.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
What Hydra is doing here is unethical by any standard.
I am shield. Mark this spot.
Anyone willing to help?
Heavenly fury.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Not sure why I'm using my right click since it's not actually doing anything.
tremble before fire! All fall before Namor.
So much shit there. No. Are you asking me to fall back? I fucking hate this healer. Take your existential dread somewhere else. You spamming fall back doesn't help us run away faster, you dumb bitch. Fuck off. Holy fuck. Like, you can spam fall back and retreat all you want. It doesn't mean all of a sudden we're gonna survive.
I bring thunder. Any heat is good. Feel the wrath of the goddess. Your powers are mine.
What, does that just make people invulnerable?
Fantastic! Oh!
Hunting. God tempest. Have a tailwind.
Uh-huh. Bye. Now if only we had the rest of the team.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Speed is everything.
A force field!
The problem with retreat orders isn't the person giving the order, by the way. It's literally the fuckers. Like, they inadvertently hurt, like, the morale of the team when they do it. Or you just get people to start doing stupid shit. It's like someone screaming run away on a battlefield.
A little help, please.
They've almost got it.
Bring on the chaos!
Shields up. Disappear.
Mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
They rode the light.
An exponential boost!
Zero heals. Do we even have healers? We got 2 healers. How the fuck do we not have any healers? Like heals. I'm actually really curious what the heals are at the end of this mission. Very lopsided. Still sucks.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Why can't I tab the change? Just because you see a storm doesn't mean they're good. Yeah, so our healer had 5,000 less than their top healer, and then our second place healer had 2,000 less than their healer. Still talking about stuff, don't actually care to make conversation with them. They changed strange enough. Have to wait and see on that. Meanwhile, Helena. Like, people don't play Helena not particularly because Helena's bad, guys. People don't play Helena because she's boring. Too good, too boring.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Wind, cloud, and storm, hear my command.
Swear to God, they nerfed her alt. Oh my God, did you see the ass cheek sticking out on an invisible woman? Oh my God. Oh my God, guys, there's a booty cheek. Like literally 90s Baywatch calling. Literally just women running around in swimsuits.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The more I interact with people online, guys, the more I hate kids. Not necessarily like hate kids, but hate interacting with kids. Mainly because when you talk to a kid in real life, guys, you understand that they're kid. Everyone understands there's a kid, right? But online, you don't realize that they're kids because you don't see people's age online. And as such, people take them seriously even though they shouldn't.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
We've been here
Got it?
before.
Doom, both dooms, will answer for their crimes. I see them! Vitality boost.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Storm, let's
If I had an option just to never talk to kids ever again, I think I would. Like, disallow communication with people under the age of 18 to 23.
These things are even
I
more
bring
heavily
fun.
armed than I am. Enemies tremble.
Or something. I swear I'm shooting through people right now.
feel the thunder.
Heavy hitter.
Us against the world!
Namor called for allies from the depths.
Shields up!
This is real!
The sky bellows.
Are they just invulnerable in that? Is that what's going on there?
Speed is everything. I lift up my comrades. Struck down.
The mission area is yours.
These things are even more heavily armed than I am.
A tiny boost. Track this in. I bring thunder. Enemy in front of us. Such strange creatures lurk.
Bro, why am I moving? I guess the invisible zone makes you move really slow?
Shields up!
Yeah.
Control lost!
Let's end this quick.
god is suffering.
Susan, I don't know if I can go on without you.
That's annoying.
Any healing
It's a
is
no-fly
good.
zone from, who is it? In Overwatch? Sigma?
Feel the thunder. Allies from the depths.
A little extra oomph.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Us against the world.
The sky fell on that. Have a tail with
Bye. Why the fuck did I get grounded? What?
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Does storm ground you? World's worst ult.
I will
The fuck
not
is
make
that?
this ride the winds.
Like, it felt like she sucked me to the ground? I didn't know she did that.
Keep going.
Fucking guy on the point right now.
This is real firepower!
Back to the depths, fire creature.
Disappear.
Shielding never hurts.
Like there should be some way of figuring out where people are in this.
A little extra oomph.
Fast,
Let me
my
guess.
friends.
Glory is almost yours.
Feel the thunder.
Shields up.
Bring on the chaos!
Hurricane incoming.
Coming.
I will always be there.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Good hunting.
On the wrong one. It's the Lucio aura, guys.
I still need
That
you.
was quite it.
Somewhere in the world is a little girl like I once was. I fight for her.
Low-key, just a tank. It actually seems that way. I don't know why he's classified as a duelist. It seems like he's a tank. Like a Wolverine. Wolverine's pretty relatively tanky, well, especially now.
Get ready.
I just been thrown to my side for way too long.
I understand, Bucky. Some villains just don't know when to quit.
This is one group of fascists I'd be happy.
Because they're written to never quit.
I could help with that.
Where would the superheroes be if all the villains quit?
The way I think you mean. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Sorcery and deception always defeat the clenched fist.
I
A
bring
little
thunder.
extra oomph.
Any healing is good healing. Enemy in front of us. These beasts have come to defend their king. Name more subjects no longer pose a Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
This is real firepower!
I see I have made an impact. Be swift.
Didn't make it. I swear her ult did more damage. It doesn't seem like it does shit now. Maybe healers have gotten better?
A storm is ride the winds.
Did nerf her ult at some point?
Disappear!
Get in there.
Vulnerable than ever.
They've spotted us. A tiny beast.
Oh, we're on the wrong side.
Shields up! A little help, please.
Better.
belongs to the goddess now. Get in there.
Better watch your back.
Be strong.
Strong as Ben.
Be swift.
Fuck. Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way. No, no, wrong one. No, no. We're alive.
Feel the wrath of the goddess.
Behold the god of thunder!
How do you know? Good question.
I see I have made an impact. Be strong.
This is why I chose Reed, meanwhile.
Double KO! You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Feel the wrath of the goddess. Track this. Be strong. I will always stay. Incoming.
Us against the world!
I wonder if I can actually give her my all. Oh, we're dead. Look at that headshot. Oh, actually, I think it just took a shitload of damage from his powered up minions.
Speed is everything.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Feel
I've
the
always
thunder.
been a heavy hitter.
A timely gaze. Back to the depths, vile creature. Be
I'm in the wrong mode.
Ride the winds.
No.
Have a tailwind. I lift up my columns. Feel the wrath of the goddess.
Bro. Can you see me? They're all running away like they know I'm right there. I swear to God they can fucking see me.
What am I? Invisible?
I bring thunder.
Like they're all running away like they can see me. But they can't. Right? They can't see you before you deploy. Maybe they can?
Another epic victory!
Yeah, terrible, Mr. Fantastic doesn't seem super amazing. Reading pot cheese, it doesn't feel like we're doing work, though, guys. To be perfectly honest here, it doesn't feel like we're doing shit. Apparently we are, but it doesn't feel that way. When I'm playing Moon Knight, not only does it feel more engaging, but it also feels more gratifying. We also don't always do that good. So I don't know exactly what that means. Fucking their Storm did... What? Their Storm didn't do shit! How the fuck did Storm actually get 11 KBs? It definitely didn't feel that way. Killing everyone except for me? I'm also GM. Everyone's always GM. Good for them. Pretty sure you can get the GM3 just literally just by grinding super hard. Which I haven't been doing and I should.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Wind, cloud, and storm. Hear my command.
Huh? Her ult still feels off. I'm not exactly sure what that's about.
But also
Might take some finagling too. Wait, so we got 2 worthless characters on our team, which is Fantastic and Captain America. Captain Troll.
You have held Mjolnir. You control lightning. Mayhap you are Odin's long-lost daughter?
no thank you. The X-Men are enough family drama. Greetings.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I thought the Wakanda on Earth was ahead of its time, but this...
Hostile forces incoming.
Anyone willing to help?
Any healing is good healing. God take it! I bring fire.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Feel the thunder.
Time to do
God
something.
temper. I will always lend a hand. Any healing is good healing.
They captured the mission area.
Storm, let's end this quick.
I'll do my best to carry on, Reed.
Oh, and a solo ult.
And so
Oh, there was a tank in
The
there.
wind will. Speed is
Good.
everything.
I'm hurt.
Feel the wrath of the goddess.
Er,
Feel the wrath of the goddess.
doesn't they just do no damage in that? Yeah, I guess the invisible thing just makes you invulnerable too? What the fuck is that? There's no way.
The wind will only blow stronger. Chain lightning. I feel new strength.
Our adversaries gather.
They've almost got it.
I feel strong again.
You dish it out. I can see it.
Heavenly fury. Feel the thunder.
Some damage.
Happy to help.
Might.
A little extra oomph. Control these.
Be swift.
He's fucking getting support from his team. Okay, yeah. Alright, we'll do that too.
The hat. Heavenly fury.
Oh, it's so wall again for me! Yeah, got me good. Good for you. Good for you. After you as half dead. Congratulations, bro.
Be your best self.
Chain lightning.
Control lost.
Oh, we actually have to go in. No, too late. I think I may have been able to touch. Maybe if I zoomed in.
Mutant or human. I fight for everyone.
Once again, as I mentioned before, guys, because you're using the anonymous name, people are going to focus you thinking you're a streamer, regardless of you being a streamer or not, probably for the first month or so, before they realize just randos are using it and they aren't actually streamers. They can't tell unless you say something, so.
Oppose us shall fall before the might of Mjolnir.
better than having a name that's on a list somewhere.
You wouldn't happen to have any spare enchanted weapons, would you?
Her ult just literally just makes people invulnerable? Like just not figuratively, just literally invulnerable.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission.
Sort of feels that way.
Got it?
Travel tip. The right credit card interdimensional trip to get crazy extra miles.
I am shielded. Feel the wrath of the goddess! They couldn't weather the storm. He's strong. Time to hit. Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. It's the grand finale.
Freshly energized.
Alright.
The mission area is yours.
Bye.
Wind
Alright, why can't I grab... Oh, there we go.
Feel the thunder.
Against the world.
My power knows.
Control lost.
Will only blow stronger.
They look like they mean business.
Be strong.
Just got more dangerous.
Energy is big.
Uh-huh.
Double KO.
A storm is brewing. Speed is everything.
Come on, let me heal you. Didn't see that coming.
Too far away.
Control seized. Disappear.
Feel the thunder. Thunderstrike. Have a tailwind. Happy to help. I feel new strength.
Come on, let me heal you.
Their team's capture progress.
Very lopsided game, guys. Fuck off, bitch. No one gives a shit about you.
Speed.
He knows I'm sitting there. This guy might be cheating.
Someone catch my back.
The wind will only blow stronger.
Hey, Dee, enjoy the amplifier.
Literally came around the corner looking at me. Once again, the game needs more restrictive SPMM rating, guys. A lot of fucking focus here. Probably a pre-made, and targeting me because I have the streamer name.
That's 3.
A storm is brewing. Speed is everything.
Make it. Even if I think if I went Storm, might have. No, we still wouldn't have made it. It doesn't fucking matter.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
And solo ulted for the 3rd time this game. Actually, 4th time. If you include the Storm solo ult too. Darn! Next game. GG guys, we're in a pre-made! Do you see how good we did against these guys that are in a bug? GG guys, GG! I fucking hate fucktards. No one gives a shit, little bro. Literally a pre-made pub stomp group. Fantastic. Actually, still don't even do that, but once again, well, SPMM needs to be better in this game, guys. Like, when I am getting shit on and still doing better than basically the rest of the team, there is something clearly wrong with the game. And when they're in fucking pre-mades, the game needs to make up for that, either by making them go against much harder players, or against basically people of their rank. And the SPMM in this game is really fucking terrible. So, yeah. I don't even think there is SPMM, to be perfectly honest. I thought there was when the game first launched, but it very much feels like there's no SPMM in this game at all. Because shit like this, the amount of blowouts we have. In the morning, guys, I DC from about 3 different games, in which basically, if we get 0 limbs by basically like a 1.5 points, I'll just quit the match. There's literally no reason, absolutely no reason to play those games. And if the developers think this is normal and something that should be in their game, they're sorely mistaken and listening to fucking like COD streamers that complain about SPMM on Twitter constantly. Not interested in basically getting focused and shit on by pre-mades because I'm playing with shitbirds. That's not fun. If I have people that are equally as shitty as me, that's alright.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Wind,
Fucking
cloud,
obnoxious shit.
storm. Hear my command.
Also, could be, by the way, the streamer name doesn't even show up in other people's games and it's just my name, which would be really obnoxious if true. And completely negates the point of streamer mode. See what my teammates say.
Mutant or human, I fight for everyone.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Reed, you do have a plan to stop
Huh.
Victor.
It doesn't work. The streamer mode doesn't fucking do anything. They made it so it only changes your client name.
Of course.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Extremely concerned.
As would I, my dear. As would I.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
This may be one problem I can't solve through brain power alone.
Doesn't do shit. It legit doesn't do anything.
Gotta stop that
I'll have to wait a game.
Be strong.
Strong as Ben.
No pleasure in that, but it has to be.
Them pay.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
I will always lend a hand. Be strong.
Got a tail.
I promise we'll finish this.
Another steamroll.
Step aside.
So, their streamer mode is complete shit. It's like, Overwatch, for some strange reason, when they first made a streamer mode, it wouldn't anonymize your name. It only changed your client name, which is completely and utterly pointless.
Feel the thunder.
Time to make them pay.
Strong again. You're in my storm.
This is real firepower! Problem solved!
I will always lend a hand.
I've always been a heavy hitter.
Have a tailwind.
Did you find that illuminating? Anyone willing to help?
No. So, the streamer mode is a complete failure, guys.
Anyone willing to help?
I thought it was kind of fucking weird. I thought it was completely related to my player name. No, it's not. I'm still the same fucking name in the game. Absolutely nothing to do with it. Back to square one.
Limbo stands with you!
Feel the
Disappear!
Fantastic!
a tiny Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Double kill!
He knew his ears dead.
That's 3!
Faster, my friends.
Shields up!
You're in my storm.
Wow, 4 in a row!
Oh, we're getting better with it.
Have a tailwind.
You made me do it.
You stopped them in their tracks!
A time is lost.
Coming in fast!
Lightning
Cool. I don't know why he went way up behind everyone and tried to in the sky to do that, but he could have killed me if he didn't do that. So we'll try this now and see if that does anything.
Hurry!
You can't strike.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
Pretty good.
Better stop that vehicle!
How could it come to fighting T'Challa?
High caliber.
Enemy in front of us.
Good. By the way, we just basically two-tapped the Black Panther. That's with my damage boost in my E,
The wind will
and
only blow
I had to use a
stronger.
right click to finish him off. With right clicks aren't that hard to hit, so.
Let's end this quick.
This is real firepower! Armed and dead again!
We are too few. Feel the thunder.
I promise we'll finish this.
And now we're super staggered.
There's still a chance to stop them!
The wind will only blow stronger.
Better stop that vehicle! They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
Feel the wrath of the
I wonder if it even matters.
I see I have made an impact.
Double KO! Got your back.
You're in my storm.
Better stop that vehicle! They're sneaking from behind!
Happy to help.
I'm doing this my way!
Have a tailwind. Drive the enemy away from the vehicle.
We're way below their spawn, apparently.
Disappear!
Any point in attacking them when they do this?
Anything is good.
Shields up!
I will always lend a hand.
Now I am
Be
more
swift.
dangerous.
This is real firepower!
And first to die because I killed him last time he did that.
Hey, Diddy! Enjoy the
It's now or
The
never!
thunder is
Stop
coming.
them!
Ride the winds. Be strong. Any healing is good healing.
Tough, dude.
Don't give them another inch! Or else. I've always been heavy hitter.
The fuck did she kill me?
Storm clouds gather. Let's end this quick.
No worries. I got your back.
armed and dead again!
I have avenged myself. Feel the wrath of
Yeah.
the goddess!
Well, you can't expect to
Very
win all.
lopsided game again. We've had worse tonight. Most of the games tonight are extremely lopsided, guys. So, complete failure on the streamer mode for this game. Fortunate. Yeah. Oh, I guess our Luna, our Mantis, has 24 or 16 KB. It's good for her. And 4,000 less healing. And then 1,000 less healing on our invisible. Good. Well, yeah, so streamer mode is garbage, as it turns out. There's literally no point in running it, because it doesn't change your name on their computer. Oh, maybe if they don't know your name, Forehead, they'll be fine. Yeah, that's not the way that works. I'll have to make a tweet about that. So, we're going to call things here this evening, guys. So Storm is a lot better than she was before. Is she super S tier? Maybe not. She's still relatively good, and I haven't even played her that much. I played her a decent chunk in the beta, and also a little bit when the game first released, but I haven't sent... Kind of poopy. But yeah, I mean, these games have been very lopsided. It's kind of tough to figure out what exactly is going on here. How the fuck did she get MVP? Because she has 16 limbs? Like, she's literally not doing what she's supposed to at all. We're consistently topping the shitbird charts on our team, so there's that. %8 accuracy in that match. Oh, it's probably us getting double hits. I guess. We'll have to wait and see, guys. But tonight is going to be more of Rivals, so hopefully we'll get on earlier and see where things go with that, guys. Going to continue to play the characters. I'm interested to see how Moon Knight's changes are going too, as well as Squirrel Girl's ult, but we might not need to play Squirrel Girl. Biggest changes were definitely Storm, followed by Squirrel Girl and Moon Knight. I don't know, Namor might be pretty good too. His turrets were kind of buffed a decent chunk. Scarlet Witch was also changed. Aim assist characters, guys, I'm alright with them not doing super hot. That's the price you pay for having aim assist. Developers might disagree with that. Alrighty, guys. We're out for this evening, guys. If you're new to the stream, enjoyed the bullshit, enjoyed the fun, make sure to follow button on your select platform. We stream to Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, as well as TikTok every day. Kick, as well as Twitch and TikTok every day. From late night to early morning, GMT-6 to late night North America time. You stream for about 3 to 4 hours, give or take. Depends on my life, what's happening, etc., etc., guys. We're out here for this evening, guys. Tonight will be more of Marvel Rivals. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my stream as always, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Thursday night and Friday morning. Have a good day, guys.